Hello humans, Master Reflex here, bringing you the low quality content you deserve, and today I will be going over the new Lightsworn support, but I was really close to not doing it, because I had another idea for a video I wanted to get done before Christmas, but I can just do that anyways. But the reason I wanted to go over the Lightsworn support, over everything else, despite the huge lore implications, how really interesting the new cards are, I saw this on Twitter, and, it's basically a meme making fun of all the YouTube, combo videos. Will just be you milling the absolute fucking nuts and going Exodia, and then it goes on to meme with, like, Gym Knights and whatnot. And that was really funny, but it got me thinking, what if I just did a combo that didn't use a single unguaranteed mill? So you know what? Let's get into that. Now, we will be doing more than one combo because I should demonstrate the deck using its main mechanic, but I did want to do one just out of like a slight bit of spite and comedy, make a combo that just doesn't use its mills at all. So for this quick combo, we're gonna need Snow, we're gonna need Minerva, and we're gonna need Wolf, and any random combination that gets you to these three. So we will start off. We will activate Snow. We will special summon it by putting this to the top of our deck and milling 2. We'll mill the guaranteed one, and then banish the other one face down. Excellent. Then the Wolf will activate, and we can just special summon it. Then we can go ahead and synchro these to a tuner and non-tuner into the new Minerva, and when it's synchro summoned, you can send Lightsworn monsters of different types from your deck to the graveyard up to the number of materials used. So we are going to dump a Spellcaster and a Warrior. Those are guaranteed mills. Now, we can go ahead and normal summon Minerva. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one Light Dragon monster from your deck to your hand, whose level is less than or equal to the total number of Lightsworn monsters with different names in your graveyard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will go ahead and add the new Dragon of Lightsworn, which feels like a create-a card, I'm not gonna lie. Then we can just special summon it, and when this card is special summoned that way, because we have a Lightsworn in a grave, we can go ahead and dump a Lightsworn card from our deck to the graveyard, and we will dump Lightsworn Judgment. And when this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, we can add a Judgment Dragon from our deck to our hand. Now, what we are going to do is... So we will link these two off into a cross sheet, and that will trigger the Dragon of Lightsworn to search a Judgment Dragon or Punishment Dragon from our deck to our graveyard. It's just any dragon with these stats. So we will add Punishment Dragon. Because we have all these names of Lightsworn in our graveyard, we can go ahead and special summon Judgment Dragon. Now, we will use Minerva. We will banish 4 Lightsworn, different names, from our graveyard, and then we can send that many cards from the top of our deck to the graveyard. Just a shame because they're all going to get banished face down. And there we go. And now that we have 4 banished Lightsworns, we can go ahead and special summon Punishment Dragon. Next, we are going to go ahead and link these off into SP Little Knight. And let's see what we have left. Alright, next, we are going to banish Judgment and Punishment Dragon to fusion summon the new Enlightenment Dragon, and then the cross sheep will trigger to go ahead and special summon us the Lumina. Then this Lumina, we will go ahead and banish a Lightsworn to go ahead and summon back, let's say, let's go ahead and get this level 3. Then we will overlay these 2 level 3s into Leviair. We will detach the Minerva, and we will go ahead and get the Snow, and then we will link these off into Apollosa, which we will stop it right there, but there we go. Without a single guaranteed mill, we have 3 monster negates, SP Little Knight, Minerva that prevents itself from getting banished, and a monster that banishes the entire field and graveyard. Very easy stuff. And during the end phase, don't forget, we get to mill 4. Let's see what we hit. Nothing. That's insane. Now, this... What was I trying to say with this demonstration outside of spite? More of the fact that there's a lot more consistency to these cards than you would give credit for. Because, like, oh, mill, haha, you can rely on luck. But that's not really how a mill deck operates, if it operates. To be totally honest, the two big things about this support is both of the level 4s, which, where's the other one? These two cards are level 4s that summon themselves. And that might not mean a lot to a normal player, but if you know Lightsworn at all, those are some of the biggest words you have ever heard ever. It is like one of the only struggles this deck has is that they just don't have a lot of special summons, and this support gave 2 of them. 2 easy to access ones. It is very impressive. But now that we got like 0 mil Lightsworn out of the way, let's go ahead and play an actual game of Yu-Gi-Oh! With these cards. Alright, just drew a random hand, and one other thing I probably should have said. Do remember, while it is a luck mechanic, like, one of our most skilled formats in all of Yu-Gi-Oh's history was, like, Tier 0 Tier Lament, which was a mill deck. So, let's go ahead and start with Chart of the Light Brigade. We will mill 3, and that's kind of nuts. And we can add, actually, a little Minerva. And then we milled a Lightsworn Judgment so we can get a Judgment Dragon, which I have 2 in here just for random testing purposes. 2 of each dragon, actually. Next, we will special summon Whis by putting this to the top of the deck and then milling 2. Oh, okay, that was a luck sack. That's just luck. So we will go ahead and link these off, and we will go ahead and make Minerva. Minerva will dump a Beast Warrior and a Spellcaster. This will summon this. And now we will overlay these 2 into the old Minerva. And then we will mill 3. And we will draw 3 cards. Interesting. The new trap is really nice, so we'll set that. Then we'll special summon this one. Yeah, okay, I'm kind of sacking here, I'm not gonna lie. Then we will go ahead and activate and mill 3. And there's a wolf, Jesus fucking Christ. And, you know, what was I talking about when I said there's, like, some skill to this? No, there isn't. This is fucking ridiculous. So let's go ahead and add the Dark Minerva. And we milled a wolf, so we can just summon that. Next, we will link these 2 off, and to draw a sheep. We have more than enough to do this, and we can actually just go ahead and banish all of these to summon the Enlightenment Dragon, which, of course, will go ahead and summon out this Lumina. Then we are going to banish 1, 2... Oh. 1, 2, 3. We don't need to go that hard. We kind of have everything we already need. 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, Minerva. This Lumina will go ahead, banish this to special summon this Lumina. And we are going to link this off into Apollousa. So 3 material Apollousa. Like I said, this is kind of like a free-form deck once you get to this point. So we will go ahead and activate the Lumina. We will discard this Lumina to target that Lumina to special summon it. Then we will discard a Garoth with the other Lumina to summon the Dark Lumina. Then we will go ahead and make Levier the Sea Dragon, and we will detach to target the Snow. Special summon it, then we will link these 2 away into SP Little Knight, and then we will activate this Lumina, banish Minerva to then target a banished Lightsworn, which actually can be this one, can be level 5 or higher, and then we have all that we need because we have 3 Lightsworn names on board, which allows this to be a massive, massive pool of Omni Negates, because this one says target face-up cards. That can include, like, Dark Ruler and Evenly Matched, so that's kind of nice. What else do I say? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. This new support gave this deck a serious boosted power level, but more importantly than power level, it gave it consistency. Because, like I said, the level 4s that just summon themselves fix a serious fundamental problem this deck had, where, like, if you drew a hand full of Lightsworn, your deck was unplayable, which defeats the point of playing a deck full of Lightsworns to mill them. It kind of defeated itself with its own deck building, but when you're having cards like this that can just mill whatever, whenever, however, that completely changes the tone of it. Also, I did not normal summon. Excuse me? I forgot to normal summon, because I could have normal summoned Minerva to get to the dragon and just do more. Yeah, this is kind of nuts. There's no other way to put it. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I have not much more to say. If you're a Lightsworn fan, Merry Christmas. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. And remember, Master Nerflax will take your soul.